Good day everybody, this is Edward of Chide and we are back with this random dude's adventure. I think he's trying to save his sister and stuff, so yeah man, let's get to it. Got a nice funky trident and a new desire to liberate the northern road, I say. Gonna run down here and we're gonna charge up, clear this northern road because we want people to travel safely. And we want to get some XP, we want to get some grinding going. Let's actually take a look. Level 12, so the next level I'll be able to improve my lockpicking game. I would definitely like to get my lockpicking up as fast as I can, so I can open all the chests. It's especially something I had with Gothic 3, due to the way the lockpicking in that game is structured. I try and get it. You miss all the chests you don't pick.
Let's have a look.
At least temporarily, so you don't like that. Oh,
Die!
Oh, I think he did. Give him a swing. Give him a swing. Give him a swing. Oh, this is beautiful. And this is why we're clearing this area, because we can. I can go out into the wilds. Look there, they're up there. I think it's the temple where I started out. What was that? Blood from something. You wolves, you look a bit greyish. Oh yeah, this is some good, precious grinding. Let's actually see. I'm just gonna check. Looking at the mountain, but I think yeah, that is the temple. So there is the fabled village of Yamalin. Let's see indeed. Let's take a look at this inventory. So I found some yellow root. There we go. Yellow root. Let me just okay, I like that. Centaurium, that's awesome. Paturium is only temporary. Master's plumes, blue, yellow. Okay, so Centaurium. How about Dipthane? What's that one? Heal small wounds, okay. Oh, it's temporary. Okay, so Centaurium and what was that other one? Northern Frost Root are high on the list. Okay, let's walk here. I want to see if the dwarves would play along. I don't think they will. I honestly don't think they will. It's probably just going to be like some structure and then this whole foreboding moment of the dwarves. The dwarves are gone, oh no. Got some sweet spurge. And a mill. Wait a minute. What was that? There we go. It's a bit choppy there. Yeah. Let's see what's up here. What's going on? Okay, so there is a road here. Oh, and a banner. Oh, this actually looks pretty nice. Basil, what's this? Or basil? Funky lectern. Looks a bit sinister.
Who are you to barge into my
Just so you know, I didn't click on him.
My regrets.
He started the conversation, not me.
Old friend.
Friend, that's a good start.
Hasty, but you startle me.
Mayhap you do.
I have need of a bold man. A bold man, you say? For what purpose, pray?
And what does it pay?
A minor task. I need a rope which has just been used for a hanging.
I wanted to.
Ye gods, why would you need something like that?
Because he's a necromancer.
No
Didn't the lectern give it away?
Reward. Will you do it?
Yes, but would questions mean a poor reward, but a reward still? I will get you a rope if that's what you need.
Fine,
yeah, man.
fine.
I mean, we do
I shall
weird
await
stuff.
you here.
And who knows? Maybe it's
This
the
is
old
indeed
news
a
from
strange
Brummel,
request.
so it's not like it's gonna be weird.
That is my affair. Just think on the money.
Yeah, but can I get less money in exchange for the knowledge?
If I were a betting man, I would say Gallows Hill.
Oh, that. But wait a minute. I thought it
Groms
was.
hung there of late.
If you string up groms, I thought it was a rope
Farewell.
used to hang a man. Are groms people? Oh man. Don't tell me. Well, that was easy. This fool does not know how to protect his house. Improved lock. Let's take a look. 60%. I'll take those odds.
Closed.
Oh, the intransigence chainmail hallmark. Now you see, it says chainmail, but it still looks a bit platy. I'm just saying. Okay, those are cool, but we need a higher level. So let's get grinding. Is this open? Yeah, regular lock, not even improved. That's beautiful.
Let's try
I
that.
thought it would open up with the first attempt. Yeah, chainmail, trousers, upgrades, bone shaking axe. It looks like an axe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now we're gonna see something. Let's see what that does. We just got a second spell. What does that do? What does that do? So, okay, so what, can I combine them? Did I combine them? Looks like it. 30 for 15. Now it's 40 for 20. Can I use any of these other skills? Nope, don't have enough magic. Should go talk to the society. Hey my friend, I stole your stuff. Hey! Okay, he doesn't care. Okay, so this dude thinks I need to go to some sort of a hill where they killed Groms. Now I'm confused. I thought the hill would be up. Oh, that's far away, man. Pretty far away. Oh. Poor bunny was eating road dirt and then just got hit with a fireball. I'm still on the road? Yeah, yeah. On that road. Big rock. I don't... You gotta... This is one thing. It's got decent rendering on these vegetables and on the vegetation. So I can't see the herbs as well as I would like to. But it's worth it, y'all. It's worth it for that experience. Huh? Okay, now I thought I saw something. Oh, that's... No, you ain't getting away.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a fight. Wow, you're weak. I can't believe how scared I was of this thing. Yeah, pie indeed. That was easy. Way easier than I thought it would be. I did think it would be easier than it used to be, but not that much easier. Oh, you're your friend. Oh man, it's a bear. It's a bear. He's getting my heart beat up. Don't worry, at least we didn't get to the death knell. This looks cool. Who are you guys? Are you bandits? The Rusty Ogre Lodge. He looks... What does my targeting receptacle say? Yeah, he looks peaceful. These people are full of quests, but they're not initiating it themselves. Let's see if I can find a trainer. What was that? Ooh, how nice. Probably one of my extra torches. Let's see. You're all very chatty people, but none of you are really useful. Can you be of use to me? That looks like a piece of gate. Okay, so no training, just questing. Ooh!
Do you seek me? Did Hargrass send you? He was right.
Hargrass does sound familiar, but I don't think
You mistake me for someone else. What is your
It
problem?
must have been the armor.
Problem.
Can't
Nay,
blame him.
He was right. I am not strong enough inside to become a mercenary.
Inside.
But you say you are not one of his men?
Poor
Nay, I
gastrointestinal
am
strength.
not. But what
He
is
doesn't
that
have the
you tell me?
fortitude to
You
take
wish
what
to
we
become
meet.
a mercenary?
No strength
Very
inside.
few people find that trait attractive, believe me.
Perchance. But I needed to do something. Anything.
Anything,
My father always
anything.
said we must bend our backs and look to the soil, because the soil is all we know and all that we need.
Well, he doesn't
So
look
I
like
moved
he's a
to
fighter.
Talmont, as far from my father as possible.
Dang.
I thought I would start a new life, completely different from what I had back
He
home.
started farming again.
And can you guess what happened?
Started farming again?
Nothing changed.
Nothing. Only the soil
He's
is
even less
less fertile,
fertile.
and I must bend my back even more.
Go back up
Who
north.
told you that the life of a mercenary was what you needed?
Hogras arrived here a few months ago with his men. You must have seen them.
Oh.
Tough warriors, proud. They bow to no one. I thought it was my only chance. I was sure they would laugh at me, or even worse. But I had to try.
Then
Do you know what they did?
they laugh at you.
They gave you a test. If you passed it, you were in. Most companies and wandering bands do this to newcomers.
You see this? 'Tis a key. Hargrast gave it to me on that day. He said he would send someone to check if I had used it. I have not used it.
Okay, but
What
what's
is
it
it
for?
for?
Oh, there we go.
Hargrast said he found an active
Oh.
dwarven vortex in the ancient temple west of here.
Hey, it's the
This
place I
key
couldn't go into.
Opens the gate to it. I just had to go there and use it.
Yeah.
Sounds easy, does it
Oh
not?
man, that's good stuff.
The reputation of that temple is known
Yeah,
to
there's
me.
2 grums in
I
there.
am not surprised you did not use the key. If you cannot give up when you should, you will make a good dead mercenary.
It
Oh,
took
2
me a
grums
while
aren't
before
that
I came
strong.
to terms with that. And the soil. But when I saw you, you know how it can be to abandon your dreams.
Okay.
Anyway, my thanks for lending me your ear.
Yeah, you had
I
a
had to
pretty
get
long
all that
story.
off my chest. If you wish, you may keep the key.
Yeah.
Hograst
Yeah,
said
man. I
it's of
mean, I
great
couldn't
value.
enter that place earlier.
Aye, if it really is a dwarven vortex and not something else. I
It
heard
is
there were
the-
hardly any in the Dwarven
into
Kingdom.
the Dwarven.
Strange that they would leave one of them behind to be found.
Dwarven
Yeah.
magic?
Oh, now
Nay,
he's
not
interested.
magic, but some kind of essence that flows through the mountains. The
Hmm.
dwarves used to bring their newborn to such places to give them strength and awaken
What?
their inborn talents.
How do you know
I knew
these
it
things?
was magic.
If it is
You
true
just
what
said
they
it's not
say,
magic.
then it has the power to awake the dormant powers in your body. The effect lasts your whole life long, but it cannot be taken back, and it can be done only once.
Okay, that's
I'm glad
interesting.
it
I don't know
didn't
if this is
happen to
something you
you.
want to
It
do
sounds
early or
very
late in the
dangerous.
game, but I'm guessing early.
It must be protected somehow. I doubt that the dwarves would leave their sacred place guarded only
Yeah,
by
they
a
had 2
small
drums
key.
stationed in there.
Methinks I shall try
I got rid of
it
them.
if you do not object.
The key was given to me. Now I have given it to you.
Oh man,
I do not want it.
Hagras is
reminds me
gonna
of
be
my
furious.
Farewell.
Perhaps he wanted
Farewell.
to use it. At least eventually. Thank you, bro. Let's see, what's this ancient key? Does it look like a key, or is it just... Ah, it's a small little key. Okay, interesting. Holly. Hall.
Welcome, stranger. Do you
You got a
seek
mustache.
employment?
Yeah, let's
That would
have at
depend
it.
on the work involved.
Those little swine have crossed the border and are in our mine. I want them kicked back to their own territory.
Yeah, but what are they? You
What
mean
little
pigs?
swine?
Oh,
Do you mean
boars.
the
Probably
Groms?
boars.
Nay, dwarves.
Oh.
For 5 years now, we have had peace and quiet.
I thought
because
we
they
can't see
have
boars-
stayed on their
dwarves in
side
this
of the
game.
border. But
I didn't last
they are
time.
back.
Huh.
And they hang any human they catch on
Oh,
their now
hell
they try to
no.
Expand their
Expand the territories they've already
They have
taken over and all
already
the
swear
mining
I
licenses
shall
and stuff
stop.
and stuff.
This sounds
I've,
like
yeah,
an army to
I've
me.
no interest. Yes, you do.
Nay, I also need
Get
some
some
skilled
skilled
mercenaries
mercenaries
for
for
some other
tasks.
tasks. We aim to
Yeah,
kill one of their
the commanders.
The mine
Yeah, I
is
want.
north.
Let me add them
Is
enough of
somewhere
this.
inside the mine.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Who am I to know how their
I'm
twisted
hyped. I want to
minds
get
work?
to these dwarves. I didn't know they were in this game.
That is not
I thought
your
there was just
affair.
constant mention of them,
Farewell.
but not that they actually were NPCs or accessible in any way. Are you both called Harley?
Welcome. I am Holy.
But who's the
Are
other
you
guy?
one of the Alfron mercenaries, perchance?
No.
I am a mercenary.
There we
but I
go. You
belong
see, he
to no
owns it. He's a
Alfron.
mercenary.
Oh, do not misunderstand me, stranger. Alfred is the Brotherhood
He likes
man
being
for this
called a
region. He
mercenary.
hires
Just don't call him a
mercenaries to
bounty
send
hunter.
to the Orna mine.
Why?
He hates dwarves.
Yeah, man.
And now that they are...
Why does he not take
Yeah.
brother?
He did. But he lost a
Man,
patrol in the
wait a
mine.
minute.
So now he
Let's
uses...
see,
What
let's
do you
see,
want
what
of
do you
me?
want of me?
My brother was lost in that
Oh
patrol.
man.
I hope he's
my
still
brother's
alive
lost the
somewhere in the
patrol.
mine.
Okay.
In
I
truth?
mean, I'll wait
Do
for
you
you.
know
Okay,
anything-
fine.
Nay, not
anything.
much. 'Tis a dwarven
Your
mine that has not been used for many years.
years. Nah.
I am not permitted to...
Wow, what a
I am
coward.
Brotherhood.
Okay, fine.
Farewell.
Keep your secrets. Let's just open this freaking house and get to this. Because I want to get at those dwarves. Those dwarves are a complete mystery to me.
Let's have a look.
Oh. Oh. 100, 125, 112. Oh. That is some proper pauldronification. Look at those pauldrons. I am the pauldron master. Now, last time I played this, the shoulder plates did have a bad habit of shifting a little bit. And I could see a bit of that happening just there when I put these on. So it seems to just be a thing of the game. Oof, I thought sword locks were difficult. Not easy. Oh, what's this? Yeah, oh, we are getting ready. Oh no. No, not the last. Where's the portal? That looks like a portal. I want to get back to the merchant. I am so excited. I want to fight these things. I got a skill point apparently. Wonder why. Comorin is just seeing so much teleport traffic. Teletraffic from me. Because I'm hyped up. I want to see those dwarves. I want to kill the commander. Look at this dude. I've got a whole new armor set. And for some reason it's still foggy. It was foggy in the previous one too. Why is it so foggy? Hey man. Ooh. Now this is don't get carried away. Whatever you do. Dwarves have plate Hallberg. Bludgeon protection's good, but I want that slashing protection. I can't believe the half plate Hallberg lost so badly. Add to core protection 50. What? What? You can join up different rings of the same type, different effects it seems. It's cool. Okay. Wow, that's a high damage bow. I can't believe I didn't get rid of that spear. Well, that's very weak. Very weak. Yeah, can't use these anyway. 6. Let's see what else is there. I'm almost at that level. Wait. 36, 45, 40. Yep. Let's switch those up. And let's switch that. I think that's everything. Yeah, it looks like everything. Let's get going. Oh, hey, wait a minute. What's that? What's that helmet? 214. Okay, now it looks a lot like the set I used in my first playthrough. I didn't finish it, but like armor set 320 or something. I used it for a while, but it ran out of favor. My second one, my second attempt, was the 400. I'm gonna do that again this time. Yo man, the directions all out in this. Let's just scoop up those last few things. Harley, you tricked me. Or the other dude tricked me. Either way, somebody tricked me. Nah, let me go. 11, 30, 38, point and take them all. Okay. So we have a chance to avenge people and attack some dwarves. All of them up here. So they're not specifically in the city or the town of Yamelin, but a chance to fight dwarves and avenge all the mystery that they've been unleashing on this game's world. Oh, what a great opportunity. I'm proud to be humanity's ambassador in this situation.
Who's that?
Dudes, I'm not even gonna ask you guys.
The end.
You bandits, the last time you spoke to me you wanted 10,000 gold pieces, which was beyond absolutely crazy. So I'm not even gonna entertain discussion. Ooh, well, that. Okay, I will leave you at peace, my friend. Nothing against you. Oh, that's weak. Chainmail isn't very strong. At least in this game. Okay, come. No. So what? There we go. 30, 43, 21. That's a bit, but not much. Hey, what's that? I'm already full? What the heck? That's so fast. That's just one camp. I'm sorry, people. It seemed my... Wait. If I up this one, how much does that increase? Okay, it is unbalanced, but I need more inventory. And in all honesty, they don't seem to be hitting me much these days. So I think I can take it. I can take a little bit more boost and strength straight up. Where did I reach level 12? No, not yet. I thought that was what that skill point was. Because then I could increase my not pickpocketing, but lockpicking. If I wanted to, I could go up and go to that temple now. The choices to make are quite tough. Stats, only 60 damage, only 3 damage. Performance 67, that is tempting. I'll keep my eye on that. Nope. I'll keep that close. Oh, that's good stuff. Like that. It's a good soundtrack, it's good stuff. So only those two, I'm keeping those two in reserve basically. These are bombs, bomb traps, I need to use them at some point. Traps aren't, they're unique to this game. I don't think I've ever seen them really used in another game. Let's do it, let's quickly go to that temple and see what that gives us. But I am itching for a fight with those dwarves. Definitely itching for a fight with those dwarves up in the mine. Okay, did I dodge anything? I think I might have dodged some. You still have stuff on here, or is your, because usually they disappear when you... Oh. Oh wait, I think I left the wolves over there. Yeah, in peace. That's what I did. This temple is so centrally placed. And it sort of just looks like everything in the map revolves around it. Terry, I'm back. Wait a minute.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. So, once again, those are the things I could see from the edge, and I think that's actually a teleporter over there. Now let's see what this does. Did the Groms come back? Nah. And you're okay. So I was not reviving any skeletons. It's a bed, hooray! Just primitive chests.
Seems locked.
Seems, but isn't anymore. That all this did.
Let's
These are some
see.
resistant primitive rocks. Ooh. That's too big a dip in bludgeon protection. I'll stay with the ones I have. But how do I get up here? How do I get up here? Am I missing something? I don't want to be a spoiler, but I'm quickly just gonna check the options. Okay, I did check the options, and jumping is E. Okay, I thought this game had jump, I just couldn't remember it. And nowhere in the tutorial did they actually mention it.
I am the best.
Yes! What the frick? Is there a ghost in here? Can I get more skills? Is that all? Is that my life potential? I don't know if it should be more, if I should have done this late game or early game or what. Either way, let's say hooray, we got some skills. Oh crap, oh no. Now here's the question, does magic work on them? Yes, that was damage. So I'm gonna do something. I'm not a fan of it myself, but I'm going to enhance this with a single, yes, a single spirit stone, just so I can actually damage these things. Yeah, basically, there we go. Because it is something I realized when I was fighting those skeletons. I could recall long ago that you do need to add a stone. Just add something. Keep going. It's not a high damage yet. Why is nothing hitting them? Do you see that? I swift and swiped this dude 7 times or something and nothing hit him. Okay, let's just tapper. I'm sort of caught between tapper to actually hit them and sweeping, which rarely hits but at least has a multi-attack. So, well, we got a lot of skill. Oh! And we got some of that. Awesome. Which means I can use that. Let's rearrange this and upgrade our equipment. Yeah. Okay. And now we should be able to fight those skeletons should we choose to do so. So, and I don't like it. I mean, I wasted a pretty good stone. And you don't get those back, from what I know. So it's not something you should do. I only did it with 1 stone, just so I can get in my foot in the door with that, and that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna, not for a while, until I really have it sorted what I wanna keep final weapons, because your weapons do balance out at some point. They do. Become more final.
Ah, that's interesting.
Taco, you fool! Why are you fighting them? Tago. Hello, what you doing over here?
Good fortune on your travel.
Be cautious.
Hey, this is the dude who was here at the start. So you've just been here fighting wolves all this time. Well, whatever you want to do. So, I was looking up. There's the mole. Ah, there's the mole. Huh? You interested? Come up here, my friend. Let's fight. You've got the high ground, and I'll show you. Oh man! No! No, it's no longer fair! It's not fair! Or is it? Maybe it wasn't fair, but in a different way. Okay, poor Targo, he's just being beset from all sides. I'll make a run there, because I really want to get as close as I possibly can to Yamalin. I think the last time I played this game I ran up against the walls of the city, but naturally you can't get in there because the city's just a big tease. Man. How's that? I think I copied that sound effect quite well. Okay. Oh! Well, it's just a pretty rectangular tree. I think I saw some. Yes! Now look at this. This is one big tease. Look at this mighty gate. But there's nobody manning it there at the top. And sweep. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. These dwarves have sealed themselves off. They couldn't kill us. Not even a hello. Nothing. Not even anybody to talk to me. No, not even what that Monty Python French knight sneering down the wall. Absolutely nothing. No consideration. They couldn't care less. It's real sad. Oh, you hurt me. I don't like getting hurt. Let's hope I get him. Oh. I mean, he doesn't stand a chance, but I must say he still does a lot of damage. No, he still does a lot of damage. Thank you. Okay. What's that? Looks like a ruin. Something. People camped out. Hello, my friends. I can't believe I have the chance to fight these guys. Hello. Oh! I thought we'd have a chance at diplomacy, but you just don't care, do you? These guys are not strong, I must say. I thought they'd be stronger.
Let's have a
You
look.
disappoint me. Dare I say you even sicken me. I really expected a bigger challenge. Can't open it. The doors are too small for me to enter. Ah. Human height. Wait. How much was that suck? This ghost has literally just, come into existence from a previous film. Look at that. Look how few of my hits are connected. And I've already sent it back to wherever it came from. Like, that dwarf never got a good chance, not in this life or the next. Whee! Went under the roof. What is this place? Hey, it's that mine! I have accidentally stumbled on the mine. I can't believe that I have... I mean, fighting orcs, yes, it's the whole fucking thing, but now I'm fighting the dwarves. They're supposed to be our friends. This is just basically a world where Gimli turned his back on everybody. Run! Hey, a lot of stuff. They like their shields and they like their axes. It's pretty much a stereotype at this point. Like, they really should bring dwarves out that use bows and arrows. It'll just catch everybody by surprise. Right, isn't that what elves usually use? Nah, that's a dwarven. Not the freaking flintlock or crossbow like they usually depict them. Give him a good old longbow. Holds it sideways to compensate for the lack of height. Oh, I didn't think I'd be able to climb on that. It's the Orna mine. It's short for ornament. Oh yeah. Oh man, dangerous neighbor. What? You calling me dangerous or them? Okay, before we go in, I don't want to go in and immediately need to. And this is why. These shields all look the same, but they have subtle differences. These four are different shields, all of them. It looked like two types, but they just look very similar. Okay, so this is why I don't want to go in now, because screw it, let me clear this whole place.
Nice
Yeah,
atmosphere.
steal the torch. Is this a... Okay, I don't know if that shrine's active. I'm guessing it is. They'll never see me coming. I'm switching off all the lights.
Who's that?
Hello? Oh, I missed. Oh, and I have the advantage. Or not. Why did you keep running? In this narrow space, their numbers make for nothing. That gives me the advantage. Because this polearm is good. Polearm's good! Don't worry about it. These things all look so similar. Wait. There we go. Got that. Let me see. That thing with the ring was quite cool. The ability to double them up, even if they have different power-ups. Okay. Wait a minute. I saw something. There. It's not too strong. Let's take a look. I see one of them, two of them. Anybody down here? Nah, nobody. Their numbers make up for nothing. Oh, what? Their numbers count for nothing. There we go. He dead. They stand for so long after they've been killed that you generally think they're still in the fight. Oh, your friend's down. A hardy bunch. I'll give them that. Not the maybe not the best fighters, but a hardy bunch. No! Thank goodness it's not stronger. I really don't want to upgrade or enhance. Are you serious? How similar those two look. What the heck? It's really difficult when they look so similar. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I am changing up so fast with all this stuff. It's amazing. Wait a minute, that's 324? 324! Oh, I'm starting to get civil armor sets. Excellent. Okay, I really hope that I could have gotten something that I could merge just so I could get some space for this. But I can't. So from here on out it's going to be a corpse trail. Let's finish it up. The corpses should still be here waiting for me. Hey, Renya! Come on! Let's just heal up.
Oh, much better.
Yacha! One of your friends is down. What you gonna do about it? Oh crap. Another one of your friends is down. Do you still have hope? Man, they are dropping me before I can't really respond to them fast enough. Oh, I think I just took out the command. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I think that was the commander. Okay, well. Ooh, one of them had an enhanced weapon. Because it's red, so it's got the fire enhancement. Let me just look at the layout. If there's still more of them, I can kill them now and then come back for their stuff. Rather than leaving it and, I don't know, coming back after that. It sounds so eerie. Although I must guess that if their commander joined the fight, there wasn't much left of the resistance. Let's see what's down here. What's this? Oh, there's people down here! Exactly, this is what I wanted to know. So the Lost Patrol died fight after having fought their way through the Dwarves or something. So there's still more of them. Dudes! Hello! We should be friends! Okay, either that was me. Oh man. Oh. Where did that one come from? That one came from. What the heck? They're coming in from everywhere. That's a bit of a shock. That was more an act of defiance than anything else. Oof. Just keep swinging. Oh, you died standing. Fantastic. Oh man, for some reason my mouse pointer is up. Let me see if I can get rid of it. Excellent. Dang. Looks like this place is fairly populated. It's gonna take me a while to get through here. I think I should use the teleport stone. Because, yeah, this place is quite sizable.
What do
What
we have
the
here?
heck are you? This dude's huge! I severely underestimated that opponent.
I feel life again.
I'm not gonna... I did consider going to that castle that also had a Cyclops earlier, and now I can see, don't do it. That is one tough enemy. That was a one-shot kill. That's insane. That's one tough enemy, that's for sure. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just drop this here. Where is it? And teleport. Come on, we're gonna just get some of these supplies out. Yeah. The epic music's still playing. Like, I think the Cyclops is gonna leave me alone. I don't think he's that big niche at the moment. But he's still unbeatable. That's gonna take a long time to overcome an opponent like that. I just noticed something. This dude doesn't attempt to make small talk anymore. Like, I just click on him and he just says, "Yep, I know you're not here to talk to me," so he knows. Where in the past he used to strike up conversation. Now he's just like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because quest. Maybe it's because I solved some quests. Now he knows there's no talking anymore. Strictly business." Let's see. Doink, doink, okay, so there's no fighting Cyclopses yet, that's for sure. No, a trap would serve me, because the traps are useful. Some of them can grab the enemies. I remember we did used to use them when we were at a skills deficit, but yeah, that's not bad. I'll wait a bit on that. I've got a lot of parameter points, but I'll wait a bit because I think I'm unevenly distributing them at this moment. I think if I increase strength too much, I'll suddenly run into an opponent like that Cyclops that can one-shot me without me really being able to survive. Okay, so that's the Gandahar cave, and this is this cave. Okay.
How dark.
How dark indeed. It's a cave, my friend. Now I just need to remember,
That's interesting.
because this went quite far, and I killed quite a lot of them.
Let's try that.
Indeed. I don't know what that would mean, but let's try it. And I haven't yet looked at dexterity, because there are definitely a lot of items being locked out real early. Please no. I know it's weird that I'm hoping not to get a better item, but I don't want to put a spirit stone on something and have it become obsolete this fast. And based on the rate that the damage increased last time, I mean, my spear could find itself out there quickly, real quickly. Let's see, what's my odds of opening advanced locks? 40, I'll take it.
Closed.
Ooh, 1 skill point received just for being able to open this. There we go, Swordbreaker of Fortune. I don't know where you place that, but ooh, it's close. Are you serious? Already filled up. Where's that thing? Okay, we're gonna be open up now. This merchant is probably just thinking, how on earth are you bringing back hole after hole after hole with all this stuff? Well, you know, business is blue. Why is it foggy all the time? It's been foggy for days in this place. Why is that not changing? Double them up. look at that parry. Oh, these shields are decent. I just don't, I mean, can I use this? Maybe I should actually check before selling whether you can use a shield combined with a polearm. I doubt it. Like, in no game have I ever seen that done, but probably worth checking first at least. Okay, that doesn't double up, that doesn't double up. Oh wait, that adds to attack. It's a confusing business having the ability to put multiple bonuses on a single item like that. Multiple different bonuses. Ooh! Yep. Sorry. Skull Splitter, that's quite a strong one. What's this? Yes! I don't want to be outclassed that fast. Because then it would just wear on my conscience, you know. It'll wear my thoughts like, no, I wanna upgrade. No, I don't wanna upgrade just yet, just give this tool a bit more chance. Oh, you see, that looks like proper plate armor at least. The previous set that had those same small pauldrons didn't have the plates. Yeah. I'm a bit excited to see that sword breaker, just because it's a dagger. Tools 2 had a very cool sneak mechanism. You can sneak, although it was less useful late game, but it was very useful early game, especially when you struggle to actually defeat anything. Let's see, sword breaker. Where do I put this? Ah, so okay, so I still only use the polearm. Okay, that's just a bit difficult to understand, but I'll try. Don't see the sword breaker on him. Is it there at the back? Can't see. Okay, so it's there. Somehow, I still don't know what these other 3 slots are. Let's check. I think there was a chest over here. There you go. People, I want you all to watch. This is a heavy set. Now look at those drawbacks. Very strong, but, and it's almost at number 532. Very heavy, can't use a bow, can't swim, and can't use 2 weapons. So there's drawbacks at the higher spec of armor. Now I avoid that armor like the plague. It's just because it's not my style. I want to swim, I want to be able to use bows, and I want to use 2 weapons. I might consider it if there was extra storage, keeping a set. Because now that I think about it, I use a polearm. I'm a bit worried about the swimming because that comes up without you really expecting it. But it would be nice to have sort of a, for lack of a better word, a Terminator armor set that I could just use to clear the heaviest areas. Yeah. Boink, boink. I thought I could take him. Oh, I'm so freaking, it's so close to overrunning my current specs. As I said, I don't want to have to change my review right now. Not yet, just give this pitchfork a bit more time to be the top weapon. At least I'm getting a lot of spirit stones and such, but don't want to outcast this quickly. Okay, it looks like that Cyclops is, what the heck? Oh wait, the autosaves also happen on a time basis. Ooh, look at that, 231, bit stronger. Ah, 530. Now you all are seeing these higher class armor sets, eh? All seeing it. That's the way, man. Wait a minute. Oh, thank goodness! I thought I left my teleport stone further back. I'm still only doing business with Komar, and I've not even gone to Tarbakin or Cathalon or Quidinar or Ashos. I can't remember if there's anything in Quidinar, but I do remember Arshos. Arshos was pretty cool. The music especially. The music draws you in. It's got this whole... Oh man, I mean, if you think some of the music you've heard up to this point is relaxed and chill, or... Oh, you haven't seen Arshos yet. I'll give it to this game. It's not like a absolute brain-smashing soundtrack, but it's good. It is good. I'll give it that, definitely. It is a good soundtrack. I can't remember what the sequel soundtrack's like. It wasn't bad. Yeah. Although with, I think, the exception of some characters, there's not really much of a connection between the two. They're sort of very disjointed. I think that's only somebody who played most of the first game and finished the second one. So it's not like I don't know anything about it, but... yeah, it's
very friendly.
And you might want to say, well, that's... But it's not just this game's problem. Like for me, that happened with Arcania. I simply can't, man. I can't. I know it's got the characters in it, but it's so different, and the main character is so different. I just can't consider it part of the story. Is the Cyclops down here? Where was the Cyclops again? Is he down here? Okay, leave this area alone. I'm not fighting that guy. Yo! Almost thought he was following me. Let's take these guys on. These guys, you're a bunch of weaklings. Let's take you guys on. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh man. Run, run. I'm just trying to leave. I'll leave. Psych.
That's what you get.
Come on, swipe them. Swipe them. How many are left? 2 left. Oh, you're still alive. Uh-oh. That Cyclops is still playing.
What's that?
Dude, I'm not gonna bother you. That one shot taught me a lesson. Don't worry. I'm only gonna bother you much later when I can actually get rid of you. That looked like a good piece of weaponry. Don't know if you saw that. I had a brief flash of something, some piece of equipment. It looked quite good. For such poor fighters, you dwarves are quite well equipped. Oh. Okay, let's just see. Let's try and combine some stuff here. Oh, man. 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excellent. Just enough space. Wait. Oh, yeah. I mean, making some space in this game is awesome. 50,000 gold, which means if a bandit makes a horrendous offer of being paid off again of like 10,000 gold, I will refuse, not because I don't have the money, it's simply because they're not worth that much. Huh? Can't buy my peace. I thought there'd be a chest here. So it was just a fighting chamber. Okay. Well, so basically all that's left in this mine is that Cyclops. I'm not gonna bother fighting it now because I think I'd still lose a lot. Don't think I'd win, to be honest. My scouting party. But man, have I gotten strong! That's intense. Quite chuffed with that. Quite pleased with the skills gains. Yeah. My time's running out in this episode, man. I really want to capitalize, but this is why you record gaming. In all honesty, this is because it helps you set targets so you don't really get into the binge. It's a good thing, I'd say. It's a real good thing. There you go. It's It's still foggy. It's more clear down there in the mine than it is up here. This eternal fog. It's like that ring of stones when I found my sister. It's just expanding its influence everywhere. Silver Wolves, I fought much worse than you. Okay, you wanna make something of it? You wanna make a fight of it? I told you, I fought much worse. You saw 4 of your best friends go down and you're still... That's a loyal friend, like he knows he's doomed, but he still tried. Wow, there's sure a lot of wolves up here. There we go. Oh.
Let's have a look.
What's this? Ah, I thought I saw something. Ostrich blooms. Ah, it's on my little side. Thank goodness I can fight these wolves. I wouldn't have had a chance without it. Who did that? Me! I did it. Still trying, huh? Still trying.
What's that?
Gotta give it to him. So brave. Thank you. Okay. Ah, this is where we were last time. That's the band camp. Okay, horse, I shall use you to get to my reward. And then we will cinch up this episode, because I think we did real well. I think with the exception of that one-shot KO from that Cyclops, we did pretty well this episode. And we're really getting into it. Twink. That's useful. You just press get off and it'll stop for you.
Ah, mercenary, have you found my brother's patrol?
I have.
Where are they?
Their
What of their
plight
plight?
got lost in the tunnels.
I regret to tell you that they are all dead, but they fought well.
How do you know?
Their
I didn't see any
souls are
dwarves
with their
among them.
gods.
Nay!
Ah,
Not my
no,
brother.
bro.
Ah! This is all the fault of Alfrun. I shall kill him for this.
What have I done?
Do as you wish, but I
Yo.
wish to have my reward before you
I
do.
am a pragmatic man.
I do not have much, but take this gold. I will also tell my friends.
I'm
of
very
your
pragmatic.
courage. A good
Like, just do it.
reputation is
You
worth
can kill
more
him
than
if you
gold.
want to. I don't care. Just give me the money.
I hear the merchants
I
give
truly
you their
am
wares
the
for nothing.
mercenary.
If you pay with a reputation,
Oh,
Nay, 'tis not so. But the Brotherhood will give you better prices if they know you.
yeah.
that's
Excellent.
as may be. Just give me the money and tell your
That
friends
has
a nice
maybe.
fable about
That
me.
is some
I
deep
deserve it,
old
methinks.
school jumbly bumble of words there.
I am not permitted to speak of this.
Are you sure? I mean, I told you of your brother.
I am Brotherhood. My lips are sealed to all such questions.
Maybe if I get my reputation up, then I might
Farewell.
lead an invasion into Yamulin. 420 everybody. You're an interesting dude.
Ah, there you are. Have you killed that commander?
You wouldn't believe it.
That is sweet music to my ears.
Just like the
It was easy to
soundtrack.
kill him, but why did you want
It's
him
true,
dead,
it was.
Brady?
He fell like a sack of potatoes so fast I didn't even see that I'd killed a different dwarf. He just went down like nothing.
Where is
ridiculous.
my reward?
Every bit the mercenary. I like that. No conscience, scruples, morality, or questions. Only money.
That's true, man.
You talk too much, methinks.
Yo, he just
Forgive
wants the
me.
cash.
Here is 700 in gold, and I will tell my comrades of your exploits.
Aye, 'tis the same old story. A man's reputation is
I
worth
must say, the
more
character
than
sort of
gold.
makes himself less relatable just by being this focused on the cash.
That is not your affair.
Man, I
Farewell.
killed their commander and you still won't tell me. How much must my reputation increase? Savas Ram. This dude gave me the key.
Good to see you.
Oh. Don't want to ask me for the key, don't want to find out about the whole 5 skill point jump, nothing. He just... Good to see you again, man. I only gave you a key given by some important dude. There. No biggie. Where am I now? Oh man, we haven't even cleared the way to that outpost yet. Man, this game is big. Sorry about dissing the map size earlier a bit because I thought it was small, but this place keeps you busy. What's that? Okay, let me cinch that up before we close this down because this looks like it's gonna be fun. Hello, my friends. How dare you make a band camp on the road this close to a brotherhood enclosure? Brotherhood camp. Man, he's not going down. I thought he'd go down faster. Okay, this dude, he's giving me the business. Pole arm versus pole arm. I did not think it would be this difficult. Dude, don't laugh. This was actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be.
What's that?
Okay.
That's interesting.
Dang, I thought we'd have enough space left. That sucks. What kind of weapons was this guy with? This dude almost had me. This is an impressive weapon. Well, it's not as good as mine, but it's still quite impressive. Eesh. Well, I'd say let's call it a this. This has been a good one. And yeah, we'll just close this gap. Wait a minute. Nah, screw this. Look at that. There's my horse. There's the horse I left last time. Okay, I'll just basically close this gap here. Awesome. Get back. I think at this point I have 3 or 4 horses. I have a lot of horses. I just sort of take and then I don't know what I do with them. Can a horse jump? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we'll sort this out next episode. So, thank you very much everybody for watching. I think we're doing real well, and we'll get focused on some more of this this quest because we certainly did a lot of them now. Certainly did a lot of them. Yeah. So, see you on the next one. This has been the Unknown Stranger, although he seems to take a liking to the name Mercenary. So let's just call him Mercenary for now. And this has been Edward of Chide. See you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.